Welcome to our first tutorial in our hypothesis testing series. In this lesson, we're not going to solve calculations yet. Instead, we are going to understand what hypothesis testing is, why researchers use it, and why it is one of the most important concepts in biostatistics. Once you understand this lesson, every calculation from henceforth will make sense to you. It's worth knowing that every research study begins with a question. Researchers are always trying to discover new knowledge. They ask questions about diseases, treatment, vaccines, nutrition, public health, and many other areas. Research is simply a systematic way of finding answers to important questions. These are examples of research questions. Notice that each question compares two possibilities. Is something different? Is something better? Is there an effect? Research helps us answer these questions using evidence instead of opinions. Now imagine two hospitals. Hospital A reports an average waiting time of 40 minutes and Hospital B reports 30 minutes. Looking at these numbers alone, we may think Hospital B is faster in its delivery. But can we be sure? Or could this difference simply be due to random chance? This is exactly the problem hypothesis testing helps us solve. Now, ideally, we would like to collect information from everyone in the population. Unfortunately, this is usually impossible because it takes too much time, money, and effort. Instead, researchers study a smaller group called a sample. What then is a sample from a population? Now, the population is the entire group we want to study. The sample, however, is the smaller group we actually collect data from. And we always hope that the sample represents the population. So, if the sample is chosen correctly, it can provide valuable information about the entire population. Now, suppose we want to estimate the average blood pressure of adults in Ghana. Measuring every adult would be impossible. Instead, we might randomly select 500 adults. We calculate the average blood pressure of the sample and then use it to estimate the average blood pressure of the entire population. Now, it is worth understanding certain terminologies, okay? Now, a value calculated from the entire population is called a parameter, and a value calculated from a sample is called a statistic. Because we usually study samples instead of populations, statistics are the foundation of hypothesis testing. Now, suppose three researchers each select 500 adults from the same population. Would they obtain exactly the same average blood pressure? Probably not, because each sample is actually different. This natural variation is called sampling variability. Hypothesis testing helps us decide whether an observed difference is likely to be real or simply due to sampling variability. What then is hypothesis testing? Hypothesis testing is a statistical method used to determine whether the evidence collected from a sample is strong enough to support a claim from a population. In simple terms, It helps us decide whether an observed difference is real or whether it could have happened just by chance. Now, imagine a pharmaceutical company develops a new blood pressure medication. After testing it on patients, the average blood pressure decreases. But is this improvement truly due to the medication, or could it simply be due to chance? Again, hypothesis testing helps us answer this question scientifically. By application, we are saying that hypothesis testing is used in almost every area of health science. It helps researchers evaluate new treatment, compare interventions, monitor disease trends, assess public health programs, and make evidence based decisions that improve patient care. Now, in summary, we have learned that research begins with a question. Since studying an entire population is often impossible, we collect data from a sample. Because samples vary naturally, we need hypothesis testing to determine whether our findings reflect a true effect or are simply due to chance. In the next tutorial, we will learn about the two central ideas in hypothesis testing, that is, the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. Thank you so much for learning with Medent tutorials. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our future tutorials. And trust me, there are more to come. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep making a difference. God bless you. And I will see you in the next lesson. Peace out.